Today I'm going to be asking ChatGPT about how to save money when buying an engagement ring, and me as a jeweler, I'm going to rate the advice and see how it is. Let's jump into it. Hey Chat, would you mind giving me 5 ways to save money when buying an engagement ring? So number 1 from ChatGPT, choose a slightly smaller carat weight. I've actually talked about this a lot, y'all, and this is actually the GIA 4Cs right here. And when you look at carat weight, most people want to search for those round numbers. This is the 4th C carat down here at the bottom. People want to get those round numbers, like a 1 carat or 2 carat or 3 carat. If you buy just a hair under that round number, that's going to help you a lot. So instead of getting that round number, get a 2.95 instead of a 3 carat, or a 1.97 instead of a 2 carat. You get the point. That'll save you a little bit of money. The second thing Chat is saying is prioritize cut over clarity or color. I do think that that's wise advice, because cut is your most important C out of the 4 Cs. You want to get an excellent cut diamond. Clarity is somewhat important, so is color, but I would say by far cut is definitely where you do not want to skimp. So I would prioritize that. It says a well-cut diamond reflects light beautifully, making it look larger and more brilliant. I agree. You can go slightly lower on color, G through H. I would agree 100%. And clarity, a VS2 or SI1. I would agree fully. Anything, if you can get a clean SI1 and above, you're going to be golden. Number 3 on Chat's advice is consider lab-grown diamonds or alternative stones. You know, the boom of moissanite, I feel like, has happened over the last, 5 to 10 years. Moissanite was much more popular because it was cheaper than getting even a lab-grown diamond. So when I bought my wife's engagement ring in 2019, I actually got a moissanite for her. It's a 2 carat moissanite, because lab-grown was still significantly more expensive than moissanite. Well, now moissanite and lab-grown are about roughly the same cost. So why would you not go with a real diamond? So I think going with the lab grown versus a true earth mine diamond is definitely going to save you some money. And then ultimately you could also look into other alternatives if you didn't want to go the traditional route. Number 4 on ChatGPT's advice is buy the ring and diamond separately. Jewelers often mark up preset rings. You can save by buying the diamond loose online or from a wholesaler and then choosing a separate setting from a jeweler. You can do this. I've heard of people that have done it. But again, it just depends on how much work you're wanting to put into saving, an extra $1,000. In my opinion, instead, which this is the last piece of advice ChatGPT gives, is shop online and compare retailers. If you go to an online concierge style jeweler like us, for example, there are also other great online retailers. Typically, they're cutting out the jewelry store and the massive markups you see. And so, for example, a company like us, Faithful Platform, we get the diamonds direct from the wholesaler, and then we actually build out the engagement ring in-house, and then we ship it to you. So we custom build the ring to order, and that allows us to transfer costs to you, because we're not sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars of inventory. We build you the exact ring that you want, that fits your style, your story, and your budget, and that allows you to save a good chunk of money. I would argue thousands of dollars in comparison for the exact same ring that you're going to pay in a big box retail store. If you're shopping in store, I'm sorry to say it, but you're paying more than you should for that engagement ring. If you are planning to go the route to save extra money and shop online, then I would highly encourage you to compare prices. Look at our price, get a free quote from us. I'll have a link down in the description. Get a free quote from us. Compare that price to Blue Nile, to James Allen, to Brilliant Earth. And I feel pretty confident that we will beat the prices that you see elsewhere online. Overall, I'd say ChatGPT gave us some pretty darn good advice. And make sure to follow us for more engagement ring buying tips.